Hello, welcome to the introductory lesson of the continuous integration, continuous development using GitHub Actions. If you followed my previous video, you can see that I still have the browser on the left side of my screen and a terminal on the other side. I will keep it that way for the rest of my videos for consistency matter. The goal of this video is to explain what CI/CD is. As you see on the left side, I have the main tutorial webpage. If we look at the schedule, you could find the introduction lesson here, which is about to explain what continuous integration, continuous deployment is. Let's go on. So what is CI/CD? Let's split it in two and start by CI. What is CI? CI is a mechanism used to integrate and validate the code changes. Let's say you and your colleagues are working simultaneously on different features of the same project. The project can be an analysis code or code to make histograms and plots. It can also be a technical or a scientific documentation using LaTeX. It can be a website as well, and they want to make sure the build succeeds. So the goal of CI is to establish an automated way to build and test your code when it does change. Now, what does CD mean? CD is the literal continuous deployment of code changes. It means once the CI passes, you can go ahead and deploy all those changes. In case of the analysis code, say after you pass all the checks, this can be the compilation, it can be some quick run on a few dataset. You can deploy it by sending it to the grid or batch system to run over a large dataset for you automatically. Now, if you are writing a technical or scientific documentation using LaTeX, you can deploy the build PDF file by uploading it somewhere automatically. It could be your CV, written LaTeX, and so on. It may also be a website you want to deploy somewhere. So there are different contexts you may need to use CI/CD. These can look like catch and release, almost like fishing you see from this GIF. The main idea is that you want to be able to catch exceptions before you release the code. If you are working on C++ code, for instance, you probably want to make sure things compile and run without segmentation fault. Similarly, if you are using Python code, you might have need to do some test using PyTest and to make sure it passes. It means it exits successfully. Or maybe you are using LaTeX, you would like to check for grammar or misspellings or compilation of your code. Yeah. So, but the whole idea is to automate your entire workflow. And you can know that anything you can run on your computer can be equivalently run in a CI job. Sometimes this might require an extra work, but it's worth it if you want to save your time. As you can see here, there exist different solutions for CI/CD, and for sure we are not going to explore all of them, but only GitHub Actions solution. But still, you can translate from one CI solution to another, but you should be aware of some differences between them. They might have different approaches. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have questions, you can reach out us from Mattermost channel. See you in the next video.